Golden Bachelorette fans rage over Pascal Ibgui's actions. October 31, 2024. Hello, Bachelor Nation news fans. Welcome back to the channel. Joan Vasso's Golden Bachelorette journey took a shocking turn with another contestant leaving the show at nearly the last minute. Pascal Ibgui's actions divided fans, with some viewers calling him out for his behavior in the latest episode. Golden Bachelorette Pascal Ibgui dumps Joan. Joan Vassos joined the Golden Bachelor to find love again after her husband's death. She chose to leave Jerry Turner's season after just a few episodes to handle a family matter. Joan was given another chance as the Golden Bachelorette. She narrowed her suitors down from 24 to just 3. Joan and her final 3 men, Chalk Chapel, Guy Gansert, and Pascal Ibgui, jetted forward to Tahiti for the fantasy suite dates. Joan Vassos made it clear that her overnight dates would be different than usual in the franchise. She vowed not to be intimate with any of her final 3 suitors, even going so far as demanding beds be removed from the fantasy suites. She never made it to the fantasy suite portion of the date with Pascal Ibgui. After talking to Jess Palmer about his reservations, he dumped Joan Vassos and left the show. Pascal told her that he was almost engaged to another woman a year ago and still isn't over his ex. Fans divided over his behavior. Pascal Ibgui has played it close to the vest this season, so his confession shocked Joan and viewers. But some fans on the Golden Bachelorette Instagram thought he made the right decision and were glad to see him go. Sadly, I called it. He's very handsome, fun, busy with his family and business, but not husband material, wishing him the best. Not sure why Pascal was chosen to have this type of date as none of the other men did. There was no fun in this, and no really bonding time or fun time alone with each other. I thought it was incredibly awkward. Glad to see Pascal leave. I really feel like there were a lot more opportunities other than him. But the date made him tell the truth, which he should have done many episodes ago. However, Pascal was blasted on Twitter. One Golden Bachelorette fan wrote, "Like he's what freaking 70, and he can't figure out if he's not ready for a commitment. Ridiculous. I know what true love is, and I don't feel that for you. Pascal, poor Joan, that was brutal." Hashtag Golden Bachelorette pic.twitter.com/QIVLGBL8M. Another viewer speculated that he had ulterior motives for joining the show. Now that hometowns are over and Pascal has promoted his salon, he's ready to go, they wrote. Pascal's shocking self-elimination sent Joan in a downward spiral. Fans already thought she ended up alone, and now they are sure of it. How do you think the Golden Bachelorette season ends? Today, we're diving into the latest shockwave that has hit the Golden Bachelorette. Joan Vassos' journey took yet another unexpected turn when Pascal Ibgui, one of her final 3 suitors, made a jaw-dropping exit just as the fantasy suite dates were around the corner. His actions have divided fans, sparking heated debates online. Let's unpack the details, fan reactions, and how this may affect Joan's journey as she searches for love. Background on Joan Vassos. For those who may not know Joan's full story, she joined the Golden Bachelor seeking a second chance at love after the heartbreaking loss of her husband. Although she initially started on Jerry Turner's season, she left after a few episodes to attend to a family emergency. Fortunately, producers brought her back as the Golden Bachelorette, giving her the lead role and a chance to narrow down a pool of 24 men. Now, Joan has come down to her final 3 men, Chalk Chapel, Guy Gansert, and Pascal Ibgui. This past week, Joan and her remaining suitors traveled to Tahiti for the highly anticipated fantasy suite dates. But Joan made one thing clear: her fantasy suite dates would not involve intimacy, and she even had the beds removed from the suites to ensure there would be no misunderstandings. PSCALIBGUIDUMPS Joanne. Shockingly, things didn't go as planned on Joan's date with Pascal Ibgui. Just as she was preparing for the fantasy suite, Pascal had a serious heart-to-heart with host Jesse Palmer. He opened up about his lingering feelings for a former partner, revealing he was nearly engaged just a year ago and still wasn't entirely over his ex. This confession led him to make the difficult decision to leave the show, ending his journey with Joan right before the final stretch. For Joan and fans alike, this confession came as a complete surprise. Pascal had largely played things close to the chest throughout the season, and while he had built a connection with Joan, no one suspected he was still emotionally attached to someone from his past. Fan Instagram Sup. Since Pascal's exit, fans have taken to social media to express their reactions, and opinions have been surprisingly split. On Instagram, many fans praised Pascal for being honest, even if it was late in the game. Screenshot. Instagram comments, Comment 1. Sadly, I called it. He's very handsome, fun, busy with his family and business, but not husband material. Wishing him the best. Comment 2. Not sure why Pascal was chosen to have this type of date, as none of the other men did. There was no fun in this, and no bonding time. It was incredibly awkward. Comment 3. Glad to see Pascal leave. I feel like there were a lot more opportunities other than him, but at least the date made him tell the truth, which he should have done many episodes ago. These Instagram fans seem to think Pascal's departure was inevitable and that he was never fully committed to Joan. They appreciate that he came forward and saved Joan from further heartbreak. Fan Reactions 2ITTROTTRAGE. On the other hand, Twitter was less forgiving. Fans blasted Pascal for his sudden self-elimination, with many questioning why he even joined the show if he wasn't emotionally available. Screenshot. Tweets, Tweet 1. Like he's what, freaking 70, and he can't figure out if he's not ready for a commitment. Ridiculous. Tweet 2. I know what true love is, and I don't feel that for you. Pascal to Joan. Poor Joan, that was brutal. #Golden Bachelorette. Tweet 3. Now that hometowns are over and Pascal has promoted his salon, he's ready to go. These fans weren't buying Pascal's explanation. Some speculated that he had ulterior motives, suggesting he might have joined the show for exposure, especially given his hometown date showcased his business. For them, Pascal's departure felt like a betrayal of the show's genuine pursuit of love. Joan's response. Joan seemed devastated by Pascal's departure, and understandably so. Pascal's exit hit hard, as he was one of the men she had grown closest to. His self-elimination threw her into an emotional spiral, leading many fans to wonder if she might end up alone by season's end. In her confessional, Joan expressed her hurt, sharing that she felt blindsided by Pascal's sudden confession. After all the time they'd spent together, she had thought they were on the same page. With only 2 men left, Joan's confidence in finding a lifelong partner seemed shaken. Pascal's departure has set the stage for a dramatic finale. With only Chalk Chapel and Guy Gansert remaining, the question looms, will Joan find the love she's been searching for, or has Pascal's exit left her disillusioned with the process? In teasers for the upcoming finale, we see Joan having deep conversations with both remaining men, but there's an underlying uncertainty. Will Chalk or Guy be able to reassure her, or will Pascal's exit haunt her as she tries to open her heart once again?